Ayaka Foodaway trying to get off to a hot start.
And it's a tough hole to get off to that hot start. It's a tough tee shot, tough second shot. But what are you going to do? And just roll in a bomb.
Playing with Leona Maguire, who's finished second the last couple of years here. Can she go back-to-back to start round 3?
Much more straightforward putt.
Takes her to 13 under par. The defending champion, Jennifer Kupcho, for eagle at 8.
And really, Jennifer knows that you have to take advantage of these par 5s.
Big crowds out there again. This is the leader, Ayaka Foodaway, for par at the 4th, and Kay Cockrell is watching.
Well, that was after a very poor approach, and Chip saves par with that long putt.
4 holes for Ayaka Foodaway. Let's go to the 5th, and Hyo-Joo Kim, a player to keep your eye on.
Yeah, coming into this tournament in some seriously good form.
111 yards adjusted to add a half a club to 116. Didn't hit her last wedge very solidly. I think she made up for the last wedge right there. It showcases her talent with this club even more. This would be for her first birdie today. And a little slow out of the gates.
Our location just at the very front of the green today. There's a little backstop behind it that players can use to get the ball close.
Mm. 117 yards to the hole. Little bit of wind, just hurting slightly. Basically, it's had the same yardage for the last 3 approach shots.
This was just a moment ago at 6 in the final pair. The 3rd shot for Leona Maguire, who's suddenly 5 shots off the lead.
Got to try and make something happen.
Okay.
Just like that. If the putter's not working, use the wedge.
This is at the 8th, and Amy Yang has this putt to tie the lead. The 33-year-old in her 16th season on the LPGA Tour with 4 wins is going to have a tap in to get within 1.
Says she's been very happy with how she's striking the ball this week. Been working on her rhythm as much as anything, and her target.
Yeah, just a little bit inside of where Ayaka putted from. Slight left to right. Oh, boy, the magic is starting for Maguire. A little late, but it's here.
Last week's winner at the ShopRite LPGA Classic, Ashley Buhai, for birdie. And look out. Here comes the South African with 4 worldwide wins. It's her signature move, Karen. She'll step between the ball and the hole and then step back towards it. You've got the par 5 8th, a couple of holes later, the 10th, and here's Lindsay Weaver-Wright.
Our location on the left side today.
Karen, she laid up perfectly. That was a wedge.
Oh, that's awesome.
Hyo-Joo Kim, her 3rd at the 8th.
.212 to the hole. Able to hit this pretty high, drawing it. Oh, it has a really good line.
Oh, yeah. Just around that finger, the bunker that juts out.
And being inside the ropes again, there's kind of a little sanctuary away from all the media attention that you've been getting. But towards the end of the week, the stresses and strains of contending and trying to win kind of do make you a little bit tired.
Just a moment ago, the 3rd at the par 5 8th for Leona Maguire.
6 paces shy of the front of the green on a little upslope. Plenty of green to work with.
This hole playing 145 today, so a little bit shorter. Hole location only on 10 yards. But this green has been fairly firm.
Ooh.
Down in the lower portion of this golf course.
How about the conditions overall today here at Blythefield?
I mean, it's perfect. I mean, there's a slight bit of breeze, not a huge amount. Temperatures are really warm, so the ball's flying nicely for these players.
A couple feet away and then gets over the actual putt. And no problem with that 4.5 footer.
It's a little more flowing. Putting is the ultimate end game.
The wind is helping, and also these greens are firming up, so she should get some hit and release. I got the signal 8 iron. Seems like a pretty big 8.
She's got all the release that she was expecting.
And that wind's starting to pick up a little more strongly right now as she's over the ball.
Shouldn't expect too much stop with that downwind, Kay.
That's coming in pretty hot with a good line. Oh, very nice.
Check out Amy Yang at the 10th.
This putt is downhill, moving to her left.
Oh, wow, what a putt.
Snuck it in.
From the proper side of the Thames in London, now in Belmont, Michigan. A half-foot away for birdie at 9. Hot start for the overnight leader. 3 birdies in her first 5 holes, just 4 putts in those first 5 holes, and a good opening 9.
58 yards to the front. A little much. Just not able to really be precise and control that well off of that awkward lot. These are the shots you practice all the time.
Nice shot.
Fiona shot a 31 on this back 9 yesterday, and that was with a bogey at this par 5 10th. Oh, she thought she was almost ready to write a 4 down on her scorecard.
Both excited and terrified at once. It's Carlota Segunda bunker off the tee.
What a
Might
save.
that be important tomorrow? McGuire will have that for birdie. Meanwhile, up at the 14th is Ashley Buhai to get to 13 under.
Yeah, Chip was a little bit aggressive from the front of the green, but pouring it in.
Yeah, a lot to smile about these days. The 34-year-old South African.
Not too far away, and Amy Yang with Angela Stanford watching.
Yeah, the first part of this putt's going to go down. Needs to be careful with the speed.
Like those. She's left a few of these short, though. That's just another one. She's just a hair off with the speed on those longer putts. You tend to win these things, so we'll see.
Back at 12.
Dead downwind. Hit it high. She did. You know. Stop.
Softly, softly.
Nice shot. Good ball. That's what they get it.
And she hit what seemingly was a good pitching wedge in, and now gonna have to grind to get this up and down. Oh, what a touch of class right there.
Amy Yang looking at her par putt.
Similar distance to 11. Gosh, that's 2 short misses and a stretch of 3 holes.
It's hard to watch.
That is,
It's been really
yeah, not the time to be doing it, is it?
It really isn't.
We're playing an outdoor sport, and you're playing off of inconsistent ground, and weird things happen. And can you make something of it? And she just did. No, didn't get a good solid strike on that one. That's disappointing.
just keep it in the middle of the green. Don't mess with the right side of the screen, but the right hole location.
She did just that.
Yeah, really good, huh, Karen?
15 paces to the edge of the green, then it should release out. Oh, got plenty of hit on that one. Flew it out about 8 yards further than she would have liked.
Birdie putt here for Amy Yang at 14.
Not much to this one, Grant. This is one that I think she wants to make now.
She's 2 for 3 on bunker shots this week. This is the first bunker shot she's been in today. And that really sat down quicker than she would have liked. Just don't want to get too frisky with this putt. Yeah, it didn't move down as much as she thought. Or I thought. Keep adding to the higher scoring average on this hole, Karen.
Exactly.
Hardest hole on the course. Over at 17. Speaking of hard, this doesn't look easy for Buhai.
But one putt can make up for 2 mistakes. And she'll join the masses making a 4 here.
Well, yes, and also with the percentage of players that get up and down from the bunkers on this hole today, it just hasn't been easy.
To the 18th and Ashley Buhai, second shot.
Oh, he's in the back left today.
Right where this one's headed.
Yep. Should have a eagle chance right there.
Yep, taking the low route, kind of a modified bump and run. She got it up to the plateau, but that's a good 7-8 feet short. Maybe try to kill it into the edge or the upslope. Yeah. Oh boy, that sat down really quickly.
A moment ago at the par 3 15th, Carlota Saganda. One of the best we've seen.
Well, it kind of fits her eye too.
All right, so Shi Yulin did tap in for birdie at 18. Ashley Buhai for eagle to join them at 14 under. Here she is again. Last week's winner, Ashley Buhai. Tied for the lead with Shi Yulin and Ayaka Budaway.
Another element that makes this hole so difficult. So when I walked up to her ball, she's 122 yards out. That's a 9-iron. I can't see the top of the flag. So I hope she had a good line.
She was a little bit right of where the flag was. Standing that close to where another player's marker is, it always used to feel strange to me.
Didn't affect her stroke.
Not one bit.
Nice bounce back for Leona. Go to 15 and Hyoju Kim to get to 13 under. Yeah.
Not really surprised to see her keep pouring them in.
And it's been a while since Ayaka's made a birdie. The last one came at the par 5 fifth.
That was a misread, Kay.
Yeah, and that's strange because she had virtually the same putt as Leona had.
Carlota Saganda for birdie, 15th.
And that again has been a little bit of her tendency. You know, when she's been there or thereabouts, the putts have been just a little bit tentative.
Back at the 15th, tee shot for Budaway.
More aggressive line going at the flagstick. Oh, I think she's going to like that. Just pinpoint accurate wedge.
I think she was a little mad at missing the putt in the last case, so decided just to go right at this one.
Couldn't agree more.
Third shot from behind the 16th for Hyoju Kim. At the 17th, Amy Yang from just right of the fairway.
Yeah, and with the way the club has to go through her path through the ball, it's fine. It's not a bad lie. Cut lie. Great shot.
I'll say. Amy Yang at 17 for birdie.
This is one of those putts that could make this back nine much better.
Third shot for our leader, Ayaka Fudaway, at 16.
That's a rare miss from inside 5 feet.
Downwind. Nice flat lie. Oh, lovely sounding strike.
Yep. Would be to make it a 5-way tie for the lead. Amy Yang tied for the lead. Second shot at 18.
She has 152 to the front. That's the number she's looking at with an 8-iron. No reason to go past this hole location downwind.
Playing much like a par 4
Really
today.
Comebacker for Hyo-Ju.
What?
Oh my goodness.
That's not something we expect, but we saw a little bit of that in her last week too.
Be a 2-putt birdie for Amy Yang, her second of the back 9, and she has the lead outright at the moment.
10-12 paces or so to the hole. Really good. Oh, nearly perfect. She's going to hit some sort of modified pitch and release. But maybe just took a little bit too much lofted approach to that, Karen. It was soft hands. And that's a good 12+ feet short. This green, Karen, just looks a little softer, and it's tilted ever so slightly towards her shot as well, which helped that ball to land more softly. This for an amazing par. Oh, that looked good for most of the way, Karen.
Yeah.
Just a moment ago at 18, Hyo-Ju Kim for eagle. Oh. 3-putt at 17 for bogey, and that one that just missed. She's just going to be 2 back going into the final round tomorrow.
Still hanging in there.
Yep.
8th hole runs in the same direction as she's playing this shot right now.
Well, she got a nice little kick right there, and maybe she deserves that with a couple of bad breaks in the previous holes. Okay.
She will be 2 shots back heading into the final round tomorrow after back-to-back runner-up finishes. Chance to break through and win here at the Meijer. Karen, you said it when the day began. You've got to be aggressive, even if you're out in front, as she was. A 69 with the lead, and yet she's going to be trailing going into the final round.